Hello friends, I have been wanting to make this video for 3 days now and life just kept happening. So currently in my challenge group, we did a tracking challenge, a hydration challenge. This week is daily mini challenges. And during those challenges, it really opened up, sorry, I just painted my nails. It really opened up my eyes to my nutrition, what I was missing, why even though I'm losing inches, the weight loss wasn't happening, which I already knew. I was eating a crap ton of brownies every night, and that's why I was maintaining. So I did purchase 2B Mindset. I have the digital version of it. This program is the one that changed my whole entire thought process on food in general. I feel like this program encouraged me to have a healthy relationship with food where I actually want to make a good choice versus I feel forced into making a more healthy choice. Because I don't really like good and bad, because we can, have treats and things don't have to be bad in portion control. So, I want to just talk about this a little bit. So this is the tracker, and you can purchase the trackers, or if you get the digital option, you can print it. I have a laser jet printer, so it was just easier for me just to print it because it printed in like 5 minutes. So the first page is a commitment page that you'll sign and set goals. And I did this previously in my challenge group with our trackers. They were super similar to what this is. So you're going to take before pictures, guys. I swear by pictures, because I've been taking pictures the whole entire time since I've been taking them for years, but I continuously, sorry, just checking on my baby. He just went down for a nap. I have been taking them continuously for years, but since I had Austin 9 months ago, I have been taking them about every month. And even though I haven't had a significant amount of weight loss, like since I had him, I think I've lost 20 pounds. And I'm back at my weight that I had him at, but I gained some weight, about 12 pounds, throughout when we were moving in the holidays, before I found out I was pregnant with him. And that's the 12 pounds. And this is my pesky 12 pounds. I've been at this place before where my body will just sit naturally at the weight that I'm at, and I can easily maintain it with having 70-30 nutrition. So where I got to pump it up to 90-10 nutrition. So anyway, I was following it I printed everything out, and for 2 days I followed the Plate It. Not 100%, but I'll say 90%. I got on the scale this morning, guys, dropped 2 pounds. 2 pounds. Now, she says to take 2 pounds at a time. I'll probably stay off on those 2 pounds for another week before I see another weight loss. So then she gives you a sample of it. So this is what I love about it, because it's almost like a journal in a sense. Now, I print it out and put it in this binder. It's almost like a journal where it says, okay, this week I want to do A, B, and C. Then you plan your meals, and then each day you put your notes and activities and things you have planned. And then this is the actual tracker, and she gives you examples how to do it all, which I love. So things you're going to be tracking: your date, your weight. Now, one of the things that people shy away from this program is weighing themselves every day. I have such a healthy relationship with the scale. I even weighed myself every single day while I was pregnant. I don't get on the scale and think, oh, I lost or I gained. It's more of a tracking tool of where I need to dial in my nutrition. So your date, your weight, how much you've lost, how many hours of sleep, your current mindset, your water goals. So this is what I want to talk about. So for breakfast, she explains you can eat anything you want, but she explains how to do it. So you want to have 50% protein, 50% FFCs, which I'm going to explain what FFCs are here in a little bit, and what time you're going to eat them. She put lots of water, a cup of coffee, Almond Madness, Shakeology. And then, so the Shakeology was her protein, and the banana was her FFCs. And her almond butter was the accessories. So once you get the plan, you'll understand it so much more. And I really encourage you to read through it and watch the videos. And remember, you don't have to do this in a day. This can be over a period of time. And something that I remind myself constantly is that, like, I don't have to be perfect. I just have to make progress. So I am healthier than I was a year ago in my mind and my thinking, which makes me make healthier choices throughout the day. So for lunch, your plate is a circle, and she wants half of it to be veggies, and this is just a normal plate, and then we're going to take the top part is 25% protein, the bottom part is 25% FFCs. So turnip fries, which, guys, by the way, turnip fries are my favorite, which she put on half. The whole side of it was her turnip fries. Open-faced turkey burger on half of a whole wheat bun, which is her protein, her FFCs, and then mashed avocado and mustard was her accessories. And we'll talk about accessories later. Her snack is going to be 50% veggies, 25% protein, 25% FFCs. And again, water, apple, cinnamon tea with a splash of unsweetened almond milk. She put still full from lunch, so she didn't have to have that actual snack. And then dinner is when, and this is what she talks about, your FFCs are there to give you energy. So you don't really need to be having those at dinner time. Now, let me give you an example. Tonight, we are having quinoa pasta, meat sauce. So I am going to be having an FFC for dinner, but I'm just going to have a fourth a cup of it. And then I'm going to do my meat sauce, and I'm going to have a huge plate of Brussels sprouts and carrots. That is what I'm roasting in the oven. So again, it's going to change from day to day and look differently, but you kind of want to follow the guideline. And then me time and exercise, which is extra credit in this program, but you guys know exercise for me personally is just something, it's not easy, but it's so a part of my routine I don't even think about it. But if you don't want to exercise, but I always encourage people to take a 10-minute walk, get outside, maybe run in place for, 10 to 15 minutes, walk in place, get the blood pumping. It just makes you feel good. You might love yoga. You might love dance. There's so many options on Beachbody On Demand that will work for you. And why today was great, and then did you poop today? So then she goes into the 4 pillars of what she constantly talks about. Water first, veggies most. And then the rest of it is going to be week by week for the rest of the planner. And it's a 30-day planner. So then when we get, I don't remember how many videos there are, but there are videos to watch, and I recommend following that and reading. And I know I said that earlier, but it's just helpful. So then the go-to guide is another thing that you're going to get. So she calls it 2 bunnies. Okay, you remember the 2 bunnies. So water first, veggies most. And then the last 2 are the scale and tracking. The scale is your friend. It helps you learn what helps your body lose weight and what doesn't. Guys, we need to know our own bodies. What works for me might not work for you. I may get gas and a stomach ache from broccoli, but it doesn't affect you at all. Broccoli is something you want to stick to. For me personally, it's not something I want to stick to. I love Brussels sprouts and carrots. I love spinach, rice, cauliflower. Those are my top go-tos. Peppers, onions. So, and then tracking is important. Your tracker will show you what's working for you or not. So those are kind of her 4 pillars that she goes by for the whole entire thing. And then she talks about food groups. Veggies make you satisfied. Proteins help you keep you full and satisfied. Carbohydrates give you energy. Accessories help you eat more veggies and make a pop of flavor for your meals. So has to be 0 to 40 calories per tablespoon, under 80 calories for 2 tablespoons, does not contain salt or sugar. And that's again what I was talking about earlier in your accessories. Accessories add more flavor to meals. And she encourages you to read about nutrition labels. Now, she did just come out with a book, but a lot of it references back to this. So I would recommend purchasing it. If this is a plan you want to follow. I call it a food freedom program because I don't feel any restrictions on it. She gives you a list of food lists for your veggies. Now, there might be other veggies out there that aren't on the food list, but you know it's a vegetable? Eat it, girl. Eat it. Okay, so your FFCs are to give you energy. Fiber-filled carbohydrates are the kind of thing we'll focus on because the fiber and the carbs make energy last longer and they're better for weight loss. So starchy veggies would be your butternut squash, corn, green beans, plantains, potatoes, sweet potatoes, beans and legumes, fruits, whole grains, your barley, your bran cereal, crackers, quinoa, tortilla, waffles. And then she gives you choose ones that you're not going to overeat. The serving size is easy to track. And then she talks about silly carbs and treats. These are foods that are more indulgent, harder to control, have little or no fiber, contain more grams of sugar than fat than fiber. Alcohol, baked goods, candy, chips, coffee creamer, deep fried foods, frozen treat sugar. Guys, I still have coffee creamer in my coffee every day, but I do measure it. Then she gives you a list of different kinds of accessories. So your fats would be avocado, bacon, coconut milk, nut butters, olive, sausage, seeds, sugars, agave, brown sugar, dried fruit. There's a whole list. Condiments is like Alfredo, barbecue sauce, mayonnaise. So those are your accessories. And then freebies would be broth, herbs, horseradish, hot sauce, lemon juice, if I could talk, salsa, seasoning blends, spices, tea, vinegar, water. And then water boosters, cucumber, lemon, lime, mint, all natural water enhancers, actual fruit pieces. And then she does a plated recap. So recapping you of what your food should look like. And then this is one of my favorites, what your fridge should look like and what goes where. Because I think sometimes we don't know how to store our vegetables or things like that and what should be in our pantry. This is another favorite thing that's in it. Things that are in our pantry. Canned beets, carrots, pickles, Shakeology, your proteins, canned chicken, Daily Sunshine, canned salmon, Shakeology tuna, FFCs, bran, cereal, brown rice, canned beans, spices, dried fruit would be your accessories. But I love how this is so simple and breaks it down. And then one more Shore model. This is my favorite. Because let's say you fill your plate, right? And you're still hungry and you want to go back for more. You drink 16 ounces of water, vegetables, protein, carbs, and FFCs. You're still hungry. Go back, drink another 16 ounces of water, then vegetables, then more protein. If you're still hungry, you have your carbs last. So I love how she talks about that. And then she gives you another little sample meal plan, how to mix and match and add your meals in there. And this is another great resource when you're going out to eat, what to choose and how to choose it. I absolutely love that. She does Chinese, steakhouse, seafood, Mexican, Indian. Okay. And then these are just quick things that I printed. So it's a little bigger, are going to be your food lists. And then if you have Beachbody on demand, some of these are already readily available to you. But I do think that you have to purchase it to get the special summer recipes. She has summer recipes, fall recipes. She's always adding on. Listen how good this sounds. Berry cobbler oats. Berries, maple syrup, water, egg whites, cocoa powder, ground cinnamon. Old-fashioned oats. Tells you, and what I personally love about her recipes, and this is why I choose this over the fixed containers, is because there's limited ingredients. They're not hard to make and they're super simple. If you give me too many ingredients, sister, I'm not making it. I am overwhelmed. Deconstructed PB&J, powdered peanut butter, stevia, berries, and Greek yogurt. Let's see, chopped chicken and egg, broccoli, apple slaw. I mean, another easy thing that I have. Avocado, apple cider vinegar, Dijon mustard, broccoli slaw, apple, chicken breasts, onion, hard-boiled eggs. All simple stuff that is on my grocery list every week anyway. So, I just wanted to give you more information on it. This is what I'm working from. I will update you guys with my progress throughout this. This is I'm going to be honest, I took the basics and I've been using the basics over time, but this is the first time I'm really committing and tracking and getting into it. So I'm going to do it for 30 days and I'll come back and let you guys know in 30 days from, you know, my full-on commitment to it. Now she says 2 pounds a week is healthy to lose. So hopefully I'll be 8 pounds later the next time we chat, but I just wanted to give you an update of what all that was about now that I dug a little deeper into it. And then I will also, I have a previous video that I've made years ago on the Fix containers, but I will be making that because I have used that in the past. And again, this works for me. The Fix containers might work for you. It just depends what's most convenient for you. So I hope that you got some good information on there. And if you need any more information on it or you want the link to purchase, just please reach out to me and we can get you all set up.